Hi everyone and welcome to our next Teach It Right Tuesday update video. Hope everyone is safe and well. These are the messages for the 28th of September. We look forward to going through this video with you. There's a lot to cover off, so we will make a start. So just a reminder, this is the Teach It Right Tuesday update video for the 28th of September. And the first thing to talk to you about are some of the key messages that have come out of the centres over the last week or so. First of all, we would really encourage your child, please, to use a pencil in their books. And this is really important because if a child does make a mistake, they can rub it out and they can redo it. And also later on in the academic year, particularly if you want your child to redo any of the exercises, then they can rub them out and have a go again. We have seen some children using pen in their books, and we'd really discourage that and really encourage them to use pencil, not only for the work they do in class, but also for their homework as well. So if you can support us with that, that would be fantastic. A very positive message that we wanted to also relay to all of our parents is the use of the word meaning book. I actually spent some time in a classroom last night and the children were very willing to write down any new words they came across, write a clear, concise definition. It doesn't need to be hugely lengthy, but just a short definition which helps them understand what that word means. And they're really getting into the habit of using those books independently. And this certainly is a great place to capture all of the unfamiliar words that they come across either in their books or that their teacher goes through with them as well. So please carry that on. We'd really encourage that, and certainly later on in the academic year that becomes a very good revision aid as well. And lastly, just wanted to mention, please, all snacks that are taken into the centres, into the classrooms, they must be nut-free. It is so important. We have a lot of children this year with nut allergies, so please do ensure that that happens. The next thing to tell you about is hugely exciting. You may have received an email from us yesterday which talked about us offering a free mock exam or assessment papers, and we were approached by an external educational company. Unfortunately, we can't divulge who that is, but they've approached us to trial some new 11 plus style questions, English, maths, verbal reasoning, critical thinking, and we're very much looking forward to holding this event this coming weekend at Trevelyan Middle School. So it'll be held on Saturday the 2nd of October, and this is open to our year 5 and 6 pupils to come along and be part of a very, very exciting pilot. You will be entered into, or your child will be entered into, a £50 Waterstone book voucher competition as well. We will also ensure that once the papers have been completed that we get them marked, and we will be sending over a cohort overview as well so you can understand how the children got on. We'll also provide a free snack, and a drink will be provided on the day as well. So if you haven't already booked, I know a lot of people have, but if you haven't already booked, please do come and join us for this free event at Trevelyan Middle School this coming Saturday. In order to book that, you need to go onto our website and you will see these two products under, well, they're actually under mock exams to come along for this free practice paper. We've got 2 sessions running. We've got one running at 1 p.m. and it will last about 2 hours, and then 3:30 to 5:30 is the second sitting. You only need to book one, but please do come along and join us for that. As I mentioned last week, over the October half term, we're very excited to be offering a new creative writing course run by Josephine Allen, a very, very experienced English teacher working in the independent sector, and has a huge wealth of experience of supporting children with their writing. And we would really certainly encourage you to come along and join in those 3 days on the 26th, 27th and 28th of October. It will be fantastic. We've got lots of wonderful resources to share with the children and develop their writing skills. So if you are interested in booking on that, then please do visit our website again under revision camps, and you can book a creative writing camp at our head office. And running in parallel with that, for those children who are interested in more support from a year 6 perspective, then we are running an autumn revision camp that will cover off all the areas for the independent schools. So if you would like to join Tahira Arshab, one of our wonderful tutors, for that 3-day camp, 26th, 27th and 28th of October, then please do again book on, so you can visit our website and book on to those 3 days. We know with the independent schools, some of those exams have been brought earlier this year. So rather than just running in at January, some of them have been brought earlier. So this is the perfect tonic to come along and take part in all variety of different activities covering verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, English, not only comprehension, but composition as well, and of course mathematics. So if you would like to join in on those 3 days, we've got a very small group with that maximum of 10, then please do sign up under the revision camps. You can also enter a discount code, TIROC, and then 2021, and that will give you a discount there, I think of, it was like £30 discount. So please do enter that if you'd like to. Now, as you know, we've been running our ISEB classes on a Friday evening. We've already had 2 sessions, but it's not too late to join if you are interested in getting your child involved in that. That is an ISEB common pre-test course that runs on a Friday evening with Nikki Gautam. And this covers off all the subject areas that would be on this online adaptive test. If your child is in year 5, then don't worry, that will come for next year. But if your child is in year 6 and would like to take part in that on a Friday evening, then just let us know. Always get excited around this time of year because we start to do our parent workshops. And this weekend we've got our verbal reasoning CEM workshop that will be running via Zoom. This will run from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock and it's 2 hours, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us to share all the different types of questions under CEM. We'll also be looking at Reading Boys as well and some of the English vocabulary questions, and it will be great if you can come along. I know some of you have booked on already. They are free, and I'll be joined by a colleague as well who will be talking to you about how to best support your child with verbal reasoning under CEM and Reading Boys. We will also send you a free booklet if you are able to attend, and this will give you a great opportunity to see all the different types of questions that are often presented in those kind of exam boards. So please do come along and join us on October the 3rd. It's been superb to see how many children have joined in with Louise, and this weekend she's going to be looking at a wonderful poetry book. So please do come and join Louise on Zoom from 2:45 to 3:30, just before we jump into our verbal reasoning parent workshop. So the perfect opportunity for your child to come along, share some snippets of their own favourite books, but also hear from Louise on a wonderful poetry book. As you can see there, an image there of the book, and certainly becomes highly recommended, so it might even be one that you want to go and purchase after that club. So 2:45 to 3:30 this coming Sunday, join Louise for her wonderful book club. Now, the Homework Support Club carries on running, and this has been very popular with a lot of our students. It's an opportunity for them to come along, ask questions, and a quiet period of time. It is important, though, when children do take part in this club, that they are respectful of the tutor that is there, and please just asking questions that are about the homework. So if you are interested in joining, the Year 4s come between 5:30 and 6:30. Year 5, 6:30 to 7:30. And as I say, a great opportunity to get all your homework done on a Monday. It doesn't matter which week you're doing. I know it doesn't always run in parallel with the other centres necessarily, but you can come along and do any of your homework that you like there, and also have the opportunity to ask a tutor as well. The next thing that we wanted to go through, and as you know, we've been doing these every week, and we are doing a tip of the week this Tuesday on reshuffled sentences. Now, this is a question type which is very popular under CEM. And the idea is that the children are given a sentence that needs reorganising, but then there is what we call a superfluous word. And this is a word that is not necessary, that we can't use in the sentence. What we encourage our children to do is read the sentence as it's written. This should hopefully give them an idea of the context, and then actually eliminate the words that have been used, and hopefully this will then leave the word that has been omitted. So let's do that. Let's read this sentence as it's written. Got, bed, climbed into, snuggles, and stairs, James the. So at the moment, doesn't make any sense. but maybe we've got an idea of possibly what James, our character in this sentence, possibly does. Maybe he climbs the stairs and gets into bed. But where does that word snuggles fit in? So what we're going to do now is we're going to think about how could this sentence begin. And sentences can begin with a variety of different words. But we're going to look for the proper noun, and that's of course James. So that's where we're going to start. James. Now, what do we want James to do? James, perhaps we need a verb here. So we're going to go with James climbed. Now, what could he climb? He couldn't really climb the bed necessarily. Let's say he climbs the stairs. So James climbed the stairs. And then what did he do? And got into bed. So the word that we didn't need, even though it's very associated, isn't it, with getting into bed and perhaps having some snuggles, but that's the superfluous word. So what you can see we've done there is we've eliminated the words that we've used, and then we're left with the superfluous word. Now, your child may not have done any reshuffled sentences with us. This is more of a CEM question type, but don't worry, it will come. So, thank you very much for listening to this tip of the week. Let's move on now to our resource feature of the week. And this is a game called Set, and we've been using this in our lessons. This is a wonderful visual perception card game which really helps children remember the key parts of that non-verbal mnemonic that we've been teaching. So shape, position, angle, number, size, shading, rotation, overlapping and symmetry. And we would certainly, if you are looking for maybe even a Christmas present, a non-verbal card game, Set is absolutely brilliant. Good fun to play with the family and really gets you to think about the different parts of that mnemonic. It can be bought on Amazon quite cheaply at the moment, £7.76. It sometimes goes up to over £10. So certainly well worth getting. It is one that we have used in the class. Our tutors do have this game, but we really like it. There are certainly a limited amount of games for non-verbal reasoning. So there you are. Set is our resource feature of this week. So, the dates in summary are assessment papers at Trevelyan Middle School this coming Saturday. Please do come and join us. We know it's going to be a wonderful experience for your child to put their skills to the test across a number of different areas, including English, maths, verbal reasoning, and even critical thinking as well. Certainly a new element that is entering into the market at the moment. So do come along and take part in that event on the 2nd of October. You can book that through our website. Don't forget about Louise's book club. It looks like it's poetry focused this weekend on the 3rd of October. Don't forget about our homework club, of course, that just runs in term time only, so keep coming along to that. Hope you're finding that beneficial. Also, our CEM Reading Boys Parent Workshop, that will be taking place on the 3rd of October. I'll be running that between 4 and 6 p.m. The 10th of October, we'll actually be looking at GL assessment verbal reasoning. So if you'd like to join on that one, that's on the 10th of October. And we'll talk to you a little bit more about that next week. Thank you, as always, for watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.